Hi guys, welcome to Algo Trading Live. This is the next day of our live trading sessions. We started yesterday, so moving on. I didn't do one this morning. I wanted to wait a bit, see what happens in the market today, if we're going to pump, if we're going to dump, what was going to happen. So yes, are we going to pump or are we going to dump? That is the big question. Everybody's in the impression that the bull run has started. We're going to the moon. I'm not 100% convinced. I'm going to check out the charts. I'm going to show you my thoughts and we could see what's happening. I'll show you my technicals. I don't go into fundamentals. I'm not going to go into fundamentals in this show. I'm not going to talk about mergers. I'm not going to talk about whatever else there is happening. BlackRock starting to give their clients access to Bitcoin, things like that. I don't talk about that. I look at the charts. I look at see what's happening. A lot of people are talking about the 200-week moving average, that Bitcoin's crossed the 200-week moving average, and when that happens, it's a bull run. I'm going to show you my charts, I'm going to show you my opinions, and I'm going to carry on from there. So pump or dump, my opinion is stay calm, relax. You're not going to miss anything. There's always going to be opportunities in this market. Relax. Do not FOMO in. Do not just blindly listen to what people say and go into the market. Do your analysis. Find a thesis, find a trading strategy that works for you and stick to it. Don't ever deviate from that. Now they say don't trade with your heart, trade with your head. It's a bit of both. You've got to have discipline and you've got to think about what you're doing and you've got to stick to your strategy. I have a very, very distinct strategy and I stick to that. Occasionally I might have a impulsive buy or impulsive sell just because I feel like it. But generally, stick to your strategy. So what I'm going to do, we're going to discuss Bitcoin a bit. I'm going to open up the chart wide. And we're just going to compare. I'm just going to go back in, before the big bull run. I'm just going to show you a wider angle of what's happening here. So currently there are people waiting for a pullback and people are sitting on their hands. They're not sure what to do. And I think there's good reason for that. There's very good reason for that because if you bought Bitcoin anywhere from here in this whole period, so if you bought there, if anywhere in this period, if you bought Bitcoin from here on, I don't know what the date is that, so 22nd of December 2020. So if you bought Bitcoin from 2 years ago, you are currently in a loss. You've lost money. And I think that has a lot of people scared. I mean, this whole period here, from here, if you bought anywhere in this period, you might have had some gains, and if you held till now, you're in a loss. So I think retail is scared. I think people who've put Bitcoin in, to get rich, to put their life savings, sold their house, sold their cars, did all of that sort of thing, put money in, and then now there's securities going under, exchanges going under, there's SEC investigations, things like that. I think people are scared to go all in. I mean, so any time in this period, from a year ago, you put money in, you've lost. And then let's talk about the bull runs. I mean, let's talk about the bull runs just from what we're seeing on the charts here. Let's scroll into this little area here. Now we went from, just call it 18,000, 24,000. With not a single red candle. Not a single red candle in that entire run. Then, went from, so we didn't have a single down day in that entire run. Yeah, there was from 23, one pullback of a red candle. So let's just go to the one before that. To 32.5, not a single red candle. Pullback again. Then we went from 33, 38. No, not a single red candle. Here we go, one day, 38 to 46 in one day. Now, that is, to me, that is the bull run. Now, people are saying, yeah, the bull run started, we are going to the moon. What we're seeing here, this is not a bull run. This is, to me, this is consolidation. This is, you know, we're in a rising wedge over here, rising channel. I mean, I wouldn't call it comparing to previous runs. This is not a bull run. So that's my opinion on that. And then right now, but look, I still think we're going to go higher. I still think we're going to, I mean, probably in a couple of years' time, I think we're going to get 100,000 Bitcoin. I'm almost sure of it. But I think right now people are scared. That is my personal opinion. I know personally people have lost a lot of money trading Bitcoin, even buying it at 40, 50,000. Have lost a lot of money. So for me, you know, I'm not going to go all in. I'm going to trade it. I'm going to leverage trade. I'm going to short when we reach the resistance levels. I'm going to long when we get to the support levels. But I'm not going to go all in on Bitcoin on my spot account or anything like that at this point. So let's do the TA for Bitcoin. Yeah, I've painted. This is call this the area of death, because we have tested this area 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is now going on the 9th time that we tested in that 24 to 25 area. Today we tested 25. I think we just touched it. I'm not sure if we got to 25. No, I don't even think we hit 25. And then now we're coming back out of this area. Let's just scroll that up a bit. Scroll in a bit there. So to me, Bitcoin, I'm seeing a bounce. We're going to see some sort of pullback. We'll see a pullback possibly to this area. So this like 22.5 area around here. And then we'll see another move to the upside. Let's just put that to green. So something like that. Go up. I don't think we're going to just skyrocket through this channel. I think we're going to keep doing that sort of thing. I don't think we're going to see any explosive moves. You know, with the great CPI reading, we saw pump yesterday. There was no continuation of that. Today it just sort of fizzled out. We had a little bit of pump in early trading sessions, and then it just started coming down. So that's my thoughts on Bitcoin. And if you look at we're going to go through all of my hot list, my favorites list now, and you can see it's the same pattern for everyone. You can actually paste the charts on each other and they all look almost identical. Okay, so let me just go out of the full screen. I just want to just get out the chat. Wants to chat. Look, I know I've been streaming for 2 days, so I'm not expecting millions of people on, but yeah, we'll get there. We will get there. Let's keep going. All right. So we'll come back to the other analysis now. Okay. So let's see what we got. We're just going to go through all of my favorites, and then we'll take a look and see where we are. So Matic, and you'll see these charts are identical. They almost look completely identical. Matic, again, reach the area of death. Didn't test it today. We just tested the bottom of sort of area, and it looks like we're going to start pulling down. I mean, I didn't short. I'm not looking for a short unless the RSI goes over 95. I've told you my trading rules. My trading rule is RSI must be above 95 to go short. RSI must be below 5 to go long. So you're looking for those big pumps and then the pullbacks. Normally there is a caveat, so look, it also must be in a sort of big support or resistance area. The caveat of mine that I normally used to trade was that in order to trade at the, if the price is below the 200-day exponential moving average and it's above 95, then it's a definite short. Then I go all in, which is sort of the case over here. I mean, we're not breaking this 200-day exponential moving average yet. So to me it wasn't a big enough pump and didn't touch the 95 area, so I didn't go short on the Matic. AVAX, I took a short today. I'll show you the trade. So AVAX, I took a short again in our, I mean, you can see, I mean, these charts are almost identical. We had that route, and then just to the bottom of the route is where all of these sort of coins are touching at the moment. AVAX, I took a short today. I actually should have taken it a little bit higher, but no, I was actually trying to save it for the session, but it's sort of coming down. I just thought I didn't want to miss actually the move. So I touched the 95, just got there, just below. I think it was. Look, the previous candle did go above, so for me that's close enough. We're below the 200-day moving average. It's confluence number 2, and we're in the major resistance area, confluence number 3. For me, that's good enough to take a trade. So I took that AVAX trade. Look, I'm not expecting maybe pull down to this area over here, this next support, the support area. I'll probably look to liquidate the position, get out the position probably around here to see how it's behaving. But I might look to get out about here. Okay, AVAX. Bitcoin we've been through. Ethereum, another one. Everyone's going. Ethereum's going to the moon. It's going to 2,000. Merge the test was successful, etc., etc. So I shorted it. Again, I tried to wait as long as possible. I was going to short higher up, and then I just couldn't wait anymore. So RSI was high enough for me. Also, this is a bit of a Kramer short, because I don't know, you've seen in the news that Jim Cramer is bullish on Ethereum. And also, as a software developer, I know that these things don't go right the first time. The tests may have gone well, but there's going to be issues. There's going to be issues with the merge. There's no doubt about it. I mean, I know as a software developer releasing products live, there's always issues. So I took the short here on Ethereum. Zone of death. And I'm probably looking somewhere around this area. I'll take 50% off the table. Supportive in the support area, but I've just left my take profit here. Very small stop loss. Stop loss just above my zone of death. Very, very small stop loss. It's a punt. We'll see what happens. But again, all the confluence was in place. High RSI, below 200-day moving average, and in major support area. Major resistance area, sorry. So what was that? Ethereum. Solana. If you remember from my show, if you watched my show yesterday, I was long Solana. I took, that was actually a couple of days ago. I took the trade yet at the support area. I got out I made about $50 profit on that one. So I took my account from 320 to about 370, so I made about $50 profit on that. On that trade, it was not bad. What's that? $50, $10 is $50. So it's just over. It's about 15%. $30 is 10%. Yeah, just over about 15% one trade. It was not bad. On the equity that I put in, I did 100%, 140%. Or on the amount that I risked, I put 100% in. So Solana again, we didn't even get to this resistance area, so we sort of found support around there. See, there's a lot of touches at the support. Remember, I'm looking at the daily chart. There's a lot of touches around there. Reach support as resistance and started coming down again. Cardano. Let's look at Cardano. Same thing. At a resistance level, multiple touches at this level. Started coming down. I didn't short Cardano because the RSI wasn't big enough. It wasn't even near. So we're looking probably to come down, probably around this area. I'll redraw the trend line and then we'll look for a long. I am very bullish on Solana and Cardano. I'm very bullish on both of them, but I'm just waiting for better entry. Solana especially, I'm very bullish on Solana at the moment. I think it's going to be a good coin to trade, and I'm just waiting for another entry and then I'll go long again. Doge. Let's look at Doge. Okay, again. I mean, this is carbon copies. I mean, you could put this support area, tested upper channel. I thought maybe we're going to break out. I thought we might have a nice long opportunity here. I thought maybe we'd break down, retest and go again, but no. Upper channel coming down. We're going to come down to the lower channel over here. You know, but this all might change. You know, I mean, we all had these big moves on CPI day, and you know, we sort of just fading the moves. So look, I'm still bullish on coins, but you know, I'm just looking for opportunities to cash in a little bit on these fades. Like I trade both ways. You know, if I could get 5-10% here, and then ride it up, get another 20%. I'm down another 5-10%, that sort of thing. You know, I'm looking to trade constantly. I haven't got money in my spot yet, so I need to try build up my equity so I can start putting money to start the spot account and start buying tokens. But I mean, I'm showing how to start from a low balance, and we're just going to build it up. Yeah, it's down almost 1.5% today. I was going to short near. I was very close to shorting it last night, but I just so last night this candle was breaking the top and it started looking like it was pulling down and it wasn't going to break the trend. I was going to short it. RSI is high. It's still looking like a short to me. I'm just watching this candle. This candle's still pointing up. There's a little bit of a wick at the bottom, so I'm just watching this candle, see if we break. We might go. But to me, the RSI is quite high. There's two possibilities that could play out here. I don't see this RSI coming down, so we are going to look for a short. If we break this and then come back down again, I'm looking for the RSI to break the 95 on this trade. I'm not going to just go in. But I was very close to shorting this last night. But yeah. Then Phantom. Let's have a look at Phantom. Phantom's 2.5% down today. Phantom, same thing. We didn't even get near the top of the range. We're going to come down. I have a feeling we're going to break this, test again, down again. Or, I mean, we didn't even get close to the top of the range. I mean, it depends which range you're looking at. You could look at that range, but I mean, got 3 touches here. It's good enough to me to form a range. Yeah, that's no man's land at the moment. I should have taken the long, yeah, but I didn't because the RSI didn't touch. I mean, if you could look at this would have been like the perfect trade. This one, RSI below 95 over here. 6, I mean 5, 6 is good enough. Rode it up right to the top there. That would have been the good trade. It's touching that 5 area, very close. I'm not going into the lower time frames. I'm just showing you things that's happening in that sort of more macro level. Because I mean that's my confidence. I mean I look what's happening on the 1 or 2 day chart, then I'll go down into the 4 hour or 1 hour chart. I don't really go down to 5, 10 charts. Okay, now we're going to get into some of the game coins. Again, it's probably, yeah, carbon copy of Phantom. Testing the lows. This RSI drops a low, gets close to the 5. I'm going to look for a long position here. Touching the support. 200 day moving. I mean, don't have 200 days worth of data, but anyway. Touching the support. Could break down a little bit. So if that RSI drops below 5, I'm taking a long on ape. That's one of the positions I'm looking for. We just need the RSI to come down. Third confluence. We need a bit better confluence than that. Also, we're above. I mean, we only have the 50-day moving average. We're above the 50-day moving average. So yeah, I'm looking for long on ape. I'm just waiting for it to come down a little bit in RSI. Sand. I think it's a similar situation to ape. It's a bit of a more of a sort of sand again, waiting for a touch of this lower trend. RSI reset, just drop below the 5. I'll be going long on sand. So waiting for a touch, RSI down below 5. I'm gonna go for long. And I'm not seeing any short positions here. The shorts are on the ones I showed you earlier, and then Shibu. Always looking for a trade here. You know, something could always happen in Shibu. It's such a cheap coin. Something could happen. Again, but to the area of death. I could definitely look for a shorting opportunity here. The reason I didn't short this one is the RSI wasn't high enough. But there is a shorting opportunity. You can see the tests, how many times this area of death was tested. I might just wait for it to come down, then look for a long entry for Shibu. Alright, those are my coins. Let's get into indices and gold. Alright, so I'm having a great day yesterday. Made it about $150 yesterday. I've closed one trade. I haven't done, this is all my algo trades. I'm not doing any manual trading. I haven't entered any trades today manually on these. I've just been watching. Gold's been all over the place. I mean, I don't think we've moved. Yeah, gold's been all over the place. Sorry, this is DAX. Let's look at gold. Yeah, gold is starting to dump. I had a buy order from one of my algos. Took a buy. Yeah, it was a good buy. Had a pull up, pull down. Open to go higher. But yeah, gold's coming down. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to wait for a retest of this daily trend now and go for a short. We're looking at, just scroll out a bit here. Let me just close this to get a bit of. I mean, we're looking the daily. I mean, the first support area. This was the first support. This area where we actually are now could break. The next support is this trend line at about 1750. If it drops to 1750, I'm going to go long again. You look on the daily, stocks overbought. It's due for a little bit of a reset, so I think we're going to have a pull down probably to this 1750 level. If you scroll out, see there's been numerous touches of that level. Been quite a major support area, so yeah, I'll be looking to go long about 1750 on gold. Manual trade, that is. US Tech had a big run today. Oh, the sole entry in Tech. That was algo, wasn't me. So Tech got close to touching the higher upper trend line. I think we're going to come down about here. Then look for another long entry on the US Tech. Crude is all over the place. I mean, in this like sort of on the daily, we're in sort of this like a descending channel over here. Today we broke out of that a bit. Let's see it come back in. You know, stocks resetting, going up. So I think we could see a little bit of a run in crude. We'll probably look for around this level here. First support, that's 98. Probably about 100. You're probably looking about 100 is your sort first resistance area. So let's see, maybe we get a pullback back to about 90. Take a long entry, we'll go to 100, and then I'll get out the position there. Then we could just, but also there's still a lot. I mean, if there is a recession coming in the States, the crude's going to drop. So there is still a bit of news affecting crude. That's why I haven't been touching crude at the moment. Yeah. Dax had a run, CPI day, like everyone else did. It's just faded that run today, pulling back down. You see where the take profit is here. That is probably your best resistance area, support area. Just scroll out a bit. Yeah, and there's multiple touches on the daily. So looking for a pullback, probably to about this area. And I'll look for long position in DAX again. The 50 days still below the 200-day moving average, so we're still pretty bearish on DAX. So we'll see. We just need this to pump up a little bit. Right. So that is my trades. So we're gonna go now. Let me see anyone commented. Low spread brokers. Hey SA, leave here. Yes, I currently use AvaTrade as my sort of forex indices broker. It's a 400 to 1 leverage, very low spreads. There is a link to the broker in the chat, in the description. There's a link to that broker. Plus also they support MT5, so you could do all the algos on that. Okay, so let's discuss the, are we going to pump or are we going to dump? Question is, I keep a level head. I don't get all excited about the hype. I'm not one of those guys who go crazy about big moves. Go back to Bitcoin. Bitcoin's the key. Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin right now, Bitcoin and Ethereum is like Ethereum's been leading the run. It all depends on Bitcoin. What's going to happen with Bitcoin. And right now, I'm not seeing the run. I'm not seeing sort of. I mean, even leading. Let's just scroll out again. Let's just go full screen, scroll out again, because even leading to those big runs, you didn't have this sort of price action. Like I can't looking at the daily, I don't see that sort of price action like we've been doing in this channel. I don't see that price action. I mean, maybe because look, we've only got up till 2020. I don't know, maybe let's go back. I'm not seeing similar price action to that. Maybe this down, it was big moves. So, I do think, I do think we're going to push up. I mean, that is inevitable. Bitcoin is going to rise. It's, people are going to get confidence again. But I'm not seeing it explode like that, and like that. I'm not seeing those big moves. Sure, zero spread. Well, dude. Zero spread's tough to get hold of. It's zero spread. I mean, brokers have got to make money, you know. That's how they make their money. The money is made in the spread. So like even in like you even in Bybit, I mean the spread is there's no spread. There's no like spread in the actual level, but you do pay a fee. So I mean spread is the way brokers make money. So maybe you might find one that will offer like zero spread for like Euro USD or something like that. But if you want to start expanding your trading, you're not going to find a zero spread broker, because that's how brokers make money. So look, I mean, you could look for one, but I wouldn't trust a zero spread broker, because they'll be just offering you a sweet deal to get you on. And I mean, it's part of it. You calculate your spread in your trade. You know, like it starts off. I know when you start off a trade, if you enter a trade, you $10 down, you're gonna make that back up. Right. So that is Bitcoin. So, conclusion, bump or dump? Neither, in my opinion. I think we're going to have this sort of choppy, slow up movement. Like, you know, like there is, once we break this 28 mark, you know, we'll get to the 32. I think we're going to go up like this. You know, a leg down, big dump again. I don't see it happening. I think the economy is getting sorted out. The inflation's coming down. They're going to raise maybe 0.5 at the next interest rate meeting. Maybe another 2 5s. I don't know, 0.5s. Job numbers are good. No, no. Then there's the recession risk. Are we going to if we get another negative GDP print, and the job numbers start going down, you know, could be in some serious trouble. We're not completely out of the recession woods yet. It's just at the moment now it's a quiet period. We're not hearing from the Fed because there's, you know, so we will have to wait till September. So we've got the whole of August to like trade, play these games. Think that there's going to be a pump, think there's going to be a dump, but we don't know. We don't know until we start getting these numbers out again and we find out what the Fed actually is going to do. And I think after these two interest rate hikes, I think from 2023 second quarter 2023, they're going to start reducing the balance sheet. They're going to start reducing interest rates. They're going to start pumping money. They're going to start printing money again, and it's going to be, you know, it's going to be the same as it was, before COVID. All-time highs, record high stock market, money printing, money flowing, everybody happy, everybody rich, and Bitcoin flying. But at the moment, no, I'm sorry, I'm not convinced just yet. No, I'm gonna watch it. I'm not gonna sit on my hands but you know, even if you pump to 30 today, that's it's gonna get faded, that pump. So there's gonna be moves, but you know, you're not missing anything. You know, there's people say, you know, the people are sitting in their hands. I think they just want retail to get back in. You're gonna miss the move. You're gonna miss the move. It's, you know, if you take it from 30 to 60, you still, it's a big move. And I think retail need to gain the confidence again to start buying. And I think that is where the issue is. You know, if there's backing by BlackRock, maybe people start getting into it again. You know, apparently they've got trillions of dollars under management. If 1% had to come into that Bitcoin, I mean, it's almost the entire Bitcoin market cap. Could double the market cap in a day. So yeah, there is big things happening, and there is big moves that might come into play. I mean, zero spades. I like how calm you talk. Thank you very much. I'm thinking of hedging, and that stuff is important. Yes, thank you. Could that be a retracement on the downtrend? What retracement? Oh, I'm from South Africa. SA. I'm not sure. Could that be a retracement? Could that be a retracement on the downtrend? I'm not actually sure what you mean by that, dude, but yeah, yes, I think we are going to get a retracement in Bitcoin, and I think the retracement is not going to be a big one. I don't see another. I think we could maybe come down, come down, come down, come down. I think this 19 might be the line in the sand for now. 10K Bitcoin, I don't know. Like I said, if you asked me 3 weeks ago, I would have said definitely. I just think the economy is changing. We're turning around. I should say the economy, our economy. I was speaking like I'm in America, but I think things are getting better. But again, we have to wait. We have to wait till September. We have to wait for some numbers, and we'll have to see. But to me, that's why I don't do too much of the fundamental analysis. I read the charts. And what Bitcoin is saying to me now on the daily chart is that we are below the 200-day moving average. The 50-day moving average is below the 200-day moving average. In any textbook, trading book, trading manual, anything that you see, that you read, that is bullish. That is a bearish signal. When the price is below 200-day moving average and the 50-day moving average below the 200-day moving average, it's a bearish signal. You could ask to any technical analysts and they will tell you the same thing. That is a bearish signal. So are we quite bullish yet? Now, do we get to the, if the price crosses the 200-day moving average, we might then be in the bullish area. But, until we start turning up, all of these confluences start coming together, I'm just gonna do short-term moves. I'm just gonna do scalping. I'm gonna look for quick little day trades in and out, and that's it. So let's have a look how my 2 trades are doing. Okay, these are just really okay. So we AVAX 7% up, and Ethereum we are not even 1% up. But let's just have a look and see. Look, I'm very, very positive and bullish on Ethereum. Ethereum and Solana are the 2 that I'm looking at as to really like a long-term sort of like position to go into. Yeah, I'm still, until we get out of this sort of like my area of death and start hitting that 2-1, hit that 200-day moving average, that is probably the line in the sand, come back down and go up again. Right now I'm just taking a little short because of this area, because of the confluences. Yeah, 3 confluences for me is enough. And then AVAX. But these are day trades. I'm not looking this as a long-term investment. I'm purely day trading. This is leverage trading, day trading. Yeah, I think we're going to come down. I think we're going to hit this area. I'll look for about 25, 26. I'll come out. I think we're going to come down, yeah. RSI needs to reset. It's bouncing around. It needs to come down to this 5, low 5, and then I'll look for another position. Alright, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. Remember, please subscribe, hit the notifications, hit the like buttons. Let me see if SA, my mate, has got any more questions. Oh, nothing. SA, my one supporter. Thank you, dude. So yeah, any questions, hit the subscribe, hit the like. hit the notifications button. I'm going to be doing this every day. I'll be doing a lot of other things, building EAs online. I'm looking at planning my next builder EA video, but every day I'm going to be online doing technical analysis, live trading, and I'm going to be completely open. I'm going to show you my trades, I'm going to show you my balance, and I'll show you how we can build it up. Completely open. Show you my trades. A lot of things you see these guys, they just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, but no one's actually taking any positions. I'm going to show you. I'm going to trade. I'm going to go long. I'm going to go short. I'm going to show you my losses, show you my gains, and we could see how far we could grow this equity. And then once I get enough equity, we'll put it into spot, and then we'll show you how that works and see how we do in that. Then we can start building a real portfolio, and then hopefully we do good together. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers out.